moment and get started. Make sure I've got everything I need here for you all. All right, I think we're good. Yay! Good evening, ladies. Welcome to our Power Up meeting on September 10th, 2024. The early ordering has opened up for Star Consultants. Everyone who's on right now is a Star Consultant from the fourth quarter, so it's open to all of you. And then it opens up for the rest of the Mary Kay World on September 15th. That's the official date of that. So I want to go really quickly over some dates for the rest of this month to make sure everybody is on the same page with that, make sure there's no surprises there, and then share some things about PCP, Pink Possibility Challenge, about PCP, some things about our new products launch that we're going to have next week. And then we're going to get into our main event, which is Erica as our trainer this evening. So excited to hear from Erica tonight. But first of all, let's look at what we've got coming up. So in 2 days, on the 12th, we have a Pink Share Zoom with National Sales Director Bethany Benenati. Yes. Brand new National Sales Director. I think she's been a National Sales Director for a year and a half. And she's amazing. Oh my gosh, I'm glad I have water. Hold on. Okay, that feels better. So that's at 7:30 with Cindy Leone. We only have 4 more Pink Share Zooms left with Cindy Leone, because then she retires in January. So there's only 4 left, and this is one of them. So take advantage of it. Take advantage of $50 cash being given away to potentially your guests. Take advantage of 2 free Mary Kay products being given away, and take advantage of 2 e-starts be given away as well, without you having to contribute towards that, without you having to put money in towards that. So that is something to take advantage of. And also take advantage of the layer, okay? The layer. So anyone who's been a face for you, anyone who you have booked and now maybe you haven't seen them yet, but they are a booking, anyone who you've shared the opportunity with, even if they've been on a Pink Share Zoom before, I would still recommend booking them for this other Pink Share Zoom and just say, hey, it's a completely new speaker. Let's see if you win $50 this time. Let's see if we can get some new products this time. I thought of you. I'd love for you to be a guest. And I would even, especially if you've got a goal for team building, if you've got a goal to get that gold medal this month, you girls see the promotions. You may have seen this last week too, when we were talking about this. How fun is this? It is a mini refrigerator. It's mirrored. I don't have it plugged in right now, but when you turn this on, there's an LED light that turns on, and it has all of the innards in here right now, all of the cords and stuff. But I haven't found a space for this in my office yet, but it's probably going to be going on this credenza here, honestly. And I'm going to keep all my cold stuff here, and it'll be good for my customers when they try things. Everything will be nice and cool. So much fun. So this is the prize for a gold medal this month. Just like this. How fun is that? So if that is your goal, maybe you've got a goal to be in your red jacket or higher than that, then I would throw even some money at getting those guests on the Pink Share Zoom, whether it be a half price product, whether it be something that you have on hand that you're just looking to offload, right? Maybe a discontinued product or something you have a lot of, you don't mind moving. Use that, okay? Use that as leverage to get people on that call, because it will be amazing. So that is the 12th. The 15th, which is Sunday, is the end of the first quarter of this seminar year. So far we have 2 Star Consultants, Erica Derling and Liz Pavarini. So they are our 2 stars so far. And who else is going to finish? Who else is going to finish? What is your goal for that? I have been selling because the star quarter started right as I was starting chemo. So I'm actually behind on my goal too. Usually I'm a star well beyond this time. But I've been selling those eye makeup removers. I sold, I think, 7 today. So work, yeah. So it's a start. It's a start. I'll be campaigning more for that. But yeah, I'm definitely using that to boost my star for sure. And just like I said before, yeah, I've been selling the eye makeup removers, but guess what? They order other things too, right? Or sometimes they don't even order an eye makeup remover and they just order other things. But it's because I got in touch with them and I reached out to them. So that is on the 15th. Keeping on. Oh, and remember, all star consultants by the 15th are going to get a star mystery box from me, and we will have that unboxing party together on the 23rd. So if you don't have that written down, on Monday, the 23rd at 8 o'clock is going to be our star unboxing party. We do have next week, Thursday, our fall product preview. Ladies, I don't know if you noticed, but if you thought, is that green on her eye? It is. It is the new green. Hold on, I gotta remember what it's called. This is called In the Trees. It is a matte liquid eyeshadow. I also have on the other 2 matte liquid eyeshadows. So I've been playing with these today. I learned about them today. We have got the, oh, what is this called? Sand Dune. It really is like sand. Again, it's a matte. As opposed to our other liquid eyeshadows that are shimmer, these are matte and they are beautiful. And then we have Warm Desert, which is this mid-tone one. They are beautiful. I can't wait to show how to use these. We're not sending out samples of these, but I am going to be showcasing and QVCing the heck out of this, and everyone's going to want to buy them. And if you can order these, I highly recommend getting these on hand. It is tax deductible when you're using them for yourself and you're using them to demo on Facebook Live and you're using them to demo with your customers. That is a tax deduction. These are wonderful. These are limited edition. Okay, they are limited edition. So that is going to be showcased. We're also going to be showcasing our 5 new lipsticks that are part of the Supreme Hydrating line. They are regular line. They will be around. We're also showcasing our men's cologne because there is a hair and body shampoo in 2 of our fragrances, High Intensity and High Intensity Sport. We're also showing Bolera, our women's fragrance, because there is a shower gel in Bolera. So there, wait, no, that's a body lotion. That one's a body lotion in Bolera. And guys, I mean, this is wonderful because they actually have a saved bundle when you get the 2 of these together. Okay. When you get the fragrance and the body lotion together, you actually save money. This is huge. And we're going to be getting to this in just a moment with Erica. But right now, if you can order these Mint Bliss lotions, you've got early ordering privileges. The Mint Bliss comes with a free pair of fuzzy socks. Look at how pretty. And this lines up exactly with the on-trend colors for fall this year. So there is I will share the image of the Pantone colors for fall 2024, but this aventurine, this green is on there. Also something called Italian plum. I mean, beautiful, beautiful colors, but this is free and it is getting harder and harder. I tell you what, inflation is making its mark. I'm so glad Mary Kay is still giving these to us for free, because to find nice fuzzy socks that we put with our holiday packaging and we put with our adopted grandparent program, it's hard to find them for $1 anymore. I don't even know if we can find them this year for $1. We used to be able to find them for years, but now it is very difficult to find. And so there's only a limited quantity and people buy these by the 100. Okay, because they do adopt a grandparent. And so be strategic about that. Don't miss out on free. Don't miss out on free. Okay, so that's our fall product preview. That is next week. We are still taking up until tomorrow. I'm going to cut that off. Up until tomorrow, you can still request packets. Last I knew, we were up to 44 for our unit. Maybe it's higher, maybe it's 47. So Whoop, whoop. That is exciting. That is very exciting. So you all have been booking for that, and I am so excited. And I am learning about the trend reports. I'm learning about the ways of doing, the makeup and all the things. I'm also learning how to do my false lashes better. So I kind of feel like I don't love the way this eye looks right now with the eyeliner and the false lashes. We're figuring it out. Okay. This is why I practice. This is why I practice. I'm learning all the things. So it's going to be a great night. Okay, that's where we're at. And then we do have our power team for the following Tuesdays as well. Okay, so that is going to be good. One more thing about the preferred customer program. This started mailing last week. Did anybody get theirs in the mail yet?
Today.
Oh, Danny Maya, you did too. Okay, I did not get mine yet. So if you're starting to get yours, guess what? Your customers are getting them too. And you want to reach out to your customers. And I loved this. I actually got this from Ashley. I don't know if you girls are, any of you are in Ashley's group. But she was talking about, reaching out to your customers, and you want to be able to direct them to certain pages. Okay, direct them to something in the lookbook when you reach out to them, not just be on the lookout and let me know if you need anything. You can do that too, but if you give them like an action item, and especially if you reward them for that, that's going to help a lot. Now, if you didn't get yours, if you got the Applause magazine, there's also a copy in there as well. So if you did not see that, I got my Applause magazine recently. You also have your own copy in there. So just know you've got that. But if you look at page 7, you are going to see the 5 new lip looks, right? 5 new lipstick shades. All right. And so you can tell them, hey, when you get your lookbook, go to page 7 and you're going to see 5 Supreme Hydrating lipsticks. My favorite is blah, blah, blah. What's your favorite shade? Right? Tell them what your favorite shade is. What's also really cool is that when you turn a little bit more into the book, starting at starting at page 16 and going to page 19. I know I was in Bible study this morning, so I'm still on that. So, all right. But on page 16, they have Prettier in Pink. So all of these products, like cosmetic and skincare, in that pink theme. Then there is Merrier and Berry. We've got some body care products in there, some more of our cosmetics, fragrances in there. Then you turn the page. There is going to be Warmer and White. Love that. And then Sweeter in Spice. Really, I think it's really cool the way that they have grouped these products together. All right. And so you can say, I love the products featured on page 19, or I love the products featured on whatever it is, but direct them to something. Now, Ashley took a really fun selfie of her looking at the lookbook. I'll have to share it. It's so much fun, but she's looking at the lookbook and she's like she's so excited. Okay, so she takes this picture of her and she's looking at the lookbook and she's showing the cover of the lookbook. And she ends her text message. This is so fun. I've never done this before, but send me a selfie of you holding your lookbook to save 15% with me. So they're going to be looking for their lookbook, right? And if they're going to get 15% off, they're going to place an order. Right? If they're motivated to get 15% off, that also means they're motivated to order, right? Because otherwise, why would they look for the lookbook and take a selfie? They're not ordering otherwise, but that makes it fun. So I thought that was really cute and really fun. And you don't have to take that idea if you don't want to, but if you do want to, go for it. Okay. I think it's really fun. I love that about Mary Kay. Like we just share ideas all the time and it's great. So I am going to pull Eric up here and she's going to do our training and then we will do our recognition and we will be done for the night. But thank you. Oh, and yes, I do have the new, oh, I showed you that already. Wasn't there something else I was going to share with you? I don't know. If I think of it, I will share with you at the end. But Erica, thank you for being on this evening and for sharing with us. And you've got Bailey with you. And that is just so fun. We love her. So take it away, my friend.
Okay. We're going to try this. She's also eating. So, hi guys. It is very nice to be here with you tonight. And anyway, so Bailey's going to help me train a little bit. So first we're going to talk about adoptive grandparent. So if you have not done adoptive grandparent in the past, this is a really great way to number one, bless people, because that is what we number one do. We want to bless people. This is a great opportunity to share the love of Jesus. My family and I, we got to deliver them last year, and it was just so wonderful to see the kids, do all of that and to get to talk with these people. But secondary, third, however, wherever you want to put it down below that, this is a really great way to hit star for the second quarter, right? That's what we're going into, second quarter. So just putting that out there. So first of all, you're going to call your local nursing homes and you're going to ask them if anyone is doing gifts for their residents, and you can let them know that you would love to be able to put some gifts together for them, free to them, and you can explain what it is. Now, some nursing homes want to know exactly what it is. They want to make sure that it's fragrance free. They want to make sure that they can open the package before it's delivered. So make sure those are questions that you're asking. Because I know last year, I think it was June, possibly, had a nursing home that they did not want anything wrapped. She couldn't make snowmen out of the mint bliss, nothing like that. I want to say it was her, but I could be wrong. It was her. Okay. But thankfully my nursing homes, they don't care. So what I did is first I'll get into the gifts. So we make cute little snowmen out of the mint bliss and the socks that we get. Very, very easy to do. My husband and I last year, we did this all in a night and we did them all together. They're super, everybody loved them. They're just the cutest things ever. You do have to tell the residents that it's to be opened, because some of them are like, I'm just going to sit it here for all winter. And I'm like, but you might want to open it and use it. So tell them to open it, and that's okay. So this mint bliss costs you $12. Same thing as a hand cream, because what if the mint bliss sells out? You need to have another option. If the mint bliss sells out there, you could do hand cream. Or if you're like, I don't want to purchase socks for men, and I will get into that with the numbers in a second as well. If you don't want to purchase socks for men, if you want everyone to have the exact same gift and, whatever. A lotion is also a really great option because does come in fragrance free. It's the same price, all of that. And then you can just put it in a little cellophane bag. I suggest getting more like snowflakey ones, because you can then use them all winter if you don't use them up, but that's up to you. Now, something I was thinking about today though, for another option, because if I'm calling the same nursing homes, and what if they say, oh, well, you did this last year, can you do something else? Just keep in mind that there are 2 other products that you could do for the same price of all of this stuff. The numbers kind of work out. So if you wanted to, and again, do not pick all of these 4 items. Okay. You want to have 2 options for people. And just let them, and the reason we give 2 options is, again, what if something sells out? What if your nursing home doesn't want them to have foot lotion, they want them to have hand lotion, So 2 other options that you could do. Oh, Bailey, go on the floor. 2 other options you could do is I put it in a little thing. I tried to do a stamp, it didn't really work out that well, but a lip balm. So a lip balm is another good option, and then a hand sanitizer you can turn into Santa. Now the lip balm is $12, so same, all the math works out the same. The hand sanitizer is $8 though. So if you were to go for hand sanitizer, you would still do the same price for your customers. Again, I will get into the prices in just a second, but instead of it only covering 2 grandparents, you would actually cover 3. So the wholesale all works out the same. The retail works out the same. So getting into prices, last year I did $15. This year I'm doing $16 per gift. So we do not make money on this. Last year I actually had to put some of my own money into it because I didn't charge enough, which is totally fine. But this is how it works out. Okay. So if you're charging your customers, so sorry. if you're charging your customers $16, okay, that covers 2 grandparents. So out of that $16, the way it breaks down is you buy 2 mint blisses. So that's $12 right there. So then you have $4 left over to pay tax, which is $1.44 in Pennsylvania. So if your tax is different, do the math. That gives you a buffer of roughly 5 cents each per shipping if you're ordering 300 mint blisses at a time. I recommend ordering as many as you can at a time, because 1, it helps with shipping. 2, they send you them perfectly in the box that corporate sends to the distributing centers. You know, so like when it comes off of the assembly line or whatever, they put it, those boxes are great to use. And so yeah, 5 cents each per shipping if you're ordering 300 lotions. And that includes the tax, that's shipping and tax. And then packaging, the snowman, you just have to print out the papers, and then ribbon is like super easy. Just get curling ribbon, super cheap. Now I've broken it down a little bit more. So if you're getting cellophane bags, I found some on Amazon. They're $7 for 200 of them, and that would be 4 cents each. So that gives you a buffer of roughly $2.47 after you take care of all of that. So what are you doing with that extra money? Because we're not making money. So what I would suggest is that's giving you a buffer on like if you only have to order 100 snowmen, or if you only have to, you know, whatever it is. It helps with your gas. It helps with if, Lord willing, there are enough socks. Last year I ran out of socks, so I had to go to the dollar store, and guess what? They're $1.25 now. They're not $1 anymore. So, and sometimes you might have to drive to 5 different dollar stores to find what you need, because they sell out at the dollar store within a week or 2. So please keep this in mind. Now on that front as well, though, they do have men's socks there, which is what I did last year for the snowmen. Just throwing that out there, but that gives you a buffer to buy those socks, to pay for the tax on the socks. And then, you know, keep your records. If you do have any left over, you could like do an extra grandparent gift. So last year I, out of all of my profit, which wasn't profit, but putting money back into it, I was able to purchase an extra 10 gifts just in case. And I'm glad I had them, because we showed up and she's like, oh, well, we actually got an extra resident. And then this other one, they got a couple extras in, and then, yeah, so it's always better to have extra. So decide on 2 options. So what are those 2 options? This year, my 2 options, I am doing the mint bliss again, because it's just so great, and they do get socks. But then I'm also going to do the hand sanitizer because I just think it's the cutest thing. Now with this hand sanitizer that Bailey is eating currently, I'm going to turn it into a little snowman. I might put it into like one of these little packages, because it'll also fit right in there with a cute little bow. It doesn't have to be anything huge, but they want to feel loved, you know, like they don't want to just be handed this like little, like, even though this is so cute, would you just want to be handed this, you know? So that's just my thoughts. And like I said, again, the way the money works out, you can do 3 gifts at the same $16 cost. Because 3 of these is 24, and 2 lotion or 2 mint is also 24. So, but yeah, start now. Go to businesses, let all of your customers know. I sent a newsletter out in July, and I let them know, like, hey, Adopt a Grandparent is coming. We have a goal to do more homes this year. We did 2 last year. I would like to do at least 4 this year, and get them involved. Like if they want to write a card, because you deliver this with a handwritten card. Last year I had a kids from my mom's school. They all wrote cards. I wrote some cards. You can get super cute cards from the dollar store, or you can fold up paper and have children draw on it, and they love it. Remember, these are grandparents. They don't care. They just want to be loved. And they won't say it, but they're going to appreciate it. So what is your goal for that? You know, I would love to see everybody call nursing homes, you know, by the end of this month and just let them know, like, hey, this is something I'm working on. How many people do you have? Start with one nursing home. You don't want to overwhelm yourself, but let all of your customers know why you're doing this, and why we're doing it is to bring joy to grandparents. There is a paper that I don't like, so I was going to remake it, and then I didn't have time today. But when I do remake it, I will send it to everybody. And, you know, you can send them this flyer, you can print it out. They can take it to their jobs. You can take it to other jobs. You can send it to work with your husband. There are so many options, but start early. I did not start early enough last year. I took the excuse that I'm pregnant and didn't want to walk around. So I didn't walk around, and I probably could have done more than 2 nursing homes, which is why that's my goal this year. So don't do what I did and just start early. Just start now. You know, there are already on Instagram today, I saw 5 different companies in 10 minutes that were already posting Christmas stuff. So you're just with everybody else. It's fine. Walmart has Christmas and Halloween stuff out at the same time. So it's fine. It's fine. And then
I do want to mention one thing.
yes.
The wrappers that Erica was showing you of the snowman and the little Santa, like sanitizer, they're on our Facebook group under files. So if you're new, that they are there, and it's called like the snowman wrapper and sanitizer. So
Yep.
just wanted
That's where
to
I found them
put
today to
there.
print them out again. So
Oh,
yeah.
good.
Yeah. The other thing about this adopt a grandparent, it is a tax write-off for people. That is totally fine. However, you need to be very careful with what you say. So this is not a donation. They're not donating to you because we are not a nonprofit. They are sponsoring. So when you say, you know, I am doing this for grandparents, would you like to help sponsor? So your one sponsor gives gifts for 2 grandparents or 2 elderly or 2 whatever residents that you want to say. If you're doing the hand sanitizer, your one sponsor covers 3 gifts. That is awesome. Make sure you, again, say, I do not get a profit on this. My main goal is to just bless other people. Would you be willing to help me with that? And most of the time, the answer is yes. And I think, does anybody have any questions on adopt a grandparent or anything that those who did it last year want to throw in that I'm forgetting?
I just have a question. For going to businesses, do you have a flyer that you hand to them that says about the program?
Yes.
Okay. Are you willing to share?
Yes. So that is just something that I found. I think it was on Pinterest or something. We found it
Okay.
last year. It's one that's circulating for years. I am making a new one because when I printed it, it was blurry and the price has been changed so many times. It's not even the same color anymore. So yes, I will make one, and then there will be a spot that you could either put your sticker, you could write your information on it, because that is very important when you're leaving something. And when you are leaving that paper, be sure to follow up, just like get a phone number and call back in like 2 days and follow up with them. But yes, to answer your question, when I make it, I will share it for sure. Any other questions, comments, things to add? Danielle, what did you do with this program last year that you would change this year?
Definitely start earlier and get in touch with businesses. I did not do that. Well, I did, but I didn't start early enough to get them. And they had already met, you know, whatever their thing was. I went to several in this area, but yeah, definitely starting earlier. I was looking at that yesterday. I started in the end of September. So I've actually started now. I'm already getting paperwork together. I've reworded. Some businesses ask for a letter. And so I do have a letter that I had that I typed up last year. So I'm revising that for this year with price changes and all the things. And now I'm going to add in, I'm going to decide if I'm just doing lotions or if I'm doing lotions and sanitizer, because I like that. So I have some more choices. But yeah, last year I did a letter to some businesses, and I probably will work this year if I get started now. So Monday when I'm off, that's my thing.
Awesome. That's exciting. Now that Willow's in school, I'm gonna take this one and leave Lincoln somewhere and be like, isn't she so cute? Would you like to help us? Any other questions before I move on to scavenger hunt? Bethany, is there anything I left out that you want to reiterate or add?
One thing, I don't know if this was, you may have said this, but when you are calling the nursing homes, you want to know how many residents they have, like on average. And like Erica said, the reason why she had extra is because you don't want anyone to be left out. So if there's a nursing home and they've got like 300 residents, which I think it'd be hard to find a nursing home that has 300 residents. I don't even know if like, that usually I've never found one that has that many. But if you did and you're like, I don't know if I can do that. Don't commit unless you can do the whole thing, or at least like a whole unit, because they may say, well, we've got people in memory care, and then we've got people in assisted living, and we've got people, and so there may be different kind of wings. And so just make sure that you've got those numbers. And that's something that I would say as well, as you are asking people to partner with you, is that you don't want anyone to go through the holiday season without receiving a gift. A lot of times people are forgotten in these homes, and they don't get visitors, and they may not get a gift. And this is a way that you want to spread joy. Would they like to partner with you? And you have, there are so many residents at a such and such facility, and you are working to make sure that every single resident receives a gift. So that'd be the only other thing, but I think everything else is great. Erica, very thorough. Oh my goodness, you did some math and you really made sure that you were covering your costs and being very intentional about that. And that is such a smart businesswoman move to make. And yeah, so it's fantastic. Thank you, Erica. Definitely appreciate it. But we're excited about your scavenger hunt now as well.
Yeah.
So keep going
last
with
thing
that.
about adopted grandparent, when you are asking how many residents, ask them, you can kind of get a picture of my math. Kind of. It's mostly on the computer. So anyway, ask them how many beds they have total, because not all beds might be filled, but like this other nursing home, like they were at capacity at Christmas, but when I called originally, they had an extra like 5 beds or something. So just make sure you have enough for all of the beds that they have. So okay, scavenger hunt. I'm very excited about this. I did this so long ago with Bethany. We did like a whole event. So it is super fun. So what you do is you first start out and you're like, hi friend. Now you could do this when you send them or text messages about, did you get your lookbook in the mail and all that stuff Bethany was talking about. And you'd be like, I have this really fun game that we're going to play, and it's on Zoom. And I really think that you would have a lot of fun and want to come. And we're doing lots of giveaways. And you can win stuff, and there's lots of chances to win. So all you have to do, because people are like, oh, what do I have to do for a game? All they have to do is study the lookbook. That's it. Just say, flip through the lookbook, familiarize yourself with it. Pick out some of your favorite colors, and like definitely like holiday stuff. Make sure you, I don't know, just familiarize yourself with where pages are. So what you're going to do is you're going to get on Zoom with all your people. You're going to introduce yourself, and then you're going to say, isn't this the most gorgeous lookbook you have ever seen? Isn't it so pretty? So what we're going to do tonight is every time it's going to be a race. This is a game, so it's a competition. I'm going to read a page, or I'm going to read a description of a product, or I'm going to tell you the price of, one very specific product, or whatever you want to do. And you, the first person to find the page and tell me what item I'm talking about, you get entered. So very similarly, like we would do it with our Zooms or whatever we would do. We would like write down all their names and do the numbers and, you know, pick a number. Do that. It's just so easy. So for instance, I am going to open my book. Actually, who has their book on them? Because we're going to play for a second. Danny, go. Okay, good. You got your book. Perfect. I forgot there was going to be a little test here. Okay, so for instance, I am looking at a page with beautiful makeup all over the page. And at the top, it says, vamp up that vanity. The first person that can tell me what page, 11. Yep, good job, Maya. So it's just like that. You just go through and you're just fun. And then, oh my gosh, this is beautiful. 5 gorgeous new shades. Who can tell me what kind of new shades we have and on what page is it? You know, and then they're like,
Hush Blush.
7. Yeah.
On page 7.
Yep. And they're like, oh, Supreme Hydrating Lipsticks, page 7. And then you just do that and just have a lot of fun with it. And while you're doing it, you can ask the winner, well, if you could pick one of those lipsticks, which one would you pick? You know, and then have everybody put in the chat, which lipstick would you pick? And you can even say, you know, everybody that puts their shade in the chat will get an entry or whatever. But then you can talk about them and you can be like, this is why they're hydrating. This is why I love them so much. You could go to, or I don't know, hold on, Bailey. Let's say you go to the last page and you read, be 100% confident. What does be 100% confident mean? If anyone can find that page and read and start reading that to me, then you'll get an entry, which is on the very last page. This little thing, it's about the 100% satisfaction guarantee. So someone else is now telling your customers about this satisfaction guarantee. Anyway, so you just go through that and make sure that whatever you are picking, like have a plan more than I have a plan right now, picking pages. Have a plan and know what specific products you're going to talk about. So like if I want to find naturally derived beauty on the Unlock Their True Skincare Potential page, and I specifically want to talk about the naturally oil, I'm going to know all of the oils that are in it. I'm going to know everything I can put it on, put it in, lotions on your cuticles, ends of your hair, all the things, you know. You want to give them, I'm going to say a 30 to 45 second overview of that product. You want to keep it moving because they don't want to get bored. And anyway, so that's how I play. Very easy. And let's see. There was anyway, any questions while I look through this? Bailey's distracting me. Any questions?
All right, Maya, did you have a question? No? Was that? No. Okay. Oh, kind of. All right. Speak up, girl. You're good.
I was going to say, I watched the video on Mary Kay that talked about the Naturally line. So I don't just make sure you also know about the new thing with it as well.
Yes. So the Naturally line, ladies, is unfortunately being discontinued for low sales, and just 3 out of the 4 products. So they are sticking with the Nourishing Oil. That's going to be rebranded to just be Mary Kay Nourishing Oil. It's not going to say that it's a part of a Naturally line. It's still going to be the same 100% naturally derived, you know, formula. But it will be separate from the Naturally line. And so the exfoliating powder, if you love the exfoliating powder, Right now, they're expecting it to be sold out by the end of this month. So you're going to want to stock up on that for sure. I love the exfoliating powder, so I'm going to make sure I have what I need for that. But then they're expecting that the cleanser and the moisturizing stick will be good for a few months until that sells out. Another thing to know is that we are going to be in my presentations, I've been showing you that our seminar dates are August 2nd to the 6th. That's probably not true because the Dallas Convention Center is going to be completely under demolition next week, July. So we are going to another city. They haven't announced it yet. They're working on it. But there are cities that are, and here's the thing, when we go to Dallas for seminar, we take over that convention center for over a month between everything that they have to bring in and set up and then tear down. And then when the sales force comes for over the course of 2 weeks, we take over the city. So there are only so many places that can handle us, right? There's only so many convention centers that can handle us for over a month, right? So they don't, just so you know, that's going to be announced. Another thing that I want you to know is there is a product coming as well. You may have seen this announced that they did tell us. I'm hoping we have like a surprise release of it, like early release, but it is a non-injection, like almost like a Botox serum. Like it works, I think they said 76% as well of like diminishing wrinkles as like an injectable, like Botox kind of thing. But it's non-injection. So that's exciting. That is a very exciting new product that is going to be coming. So that's that. But Erica, thank you for reminding us of the scavenger hunt. I completely forgot about that. That is going to be so much fun. And that was so much fun when we did that. It was so much fun. I loved that you even, not even just focusing on products, like you're focusing on everything that is communicated in this lookbook, including 100% satisfaction guarantee, and so whatever if there is a thing, I haven't studied this enough either. The thing about on page 27 about it just fits, right? Giving a spotlight of a beauty consultant. Make sure you put that in there, ask a specific question as to what this woman loves, why this just fits so well for her life. I don't think there's anything about bookings, but hey, see if there is a way that you can tag that in there. So this is a full circle hunt, right? And you're getting bookings, you're sharing the opportunity, right? You're sharing about our satisfaction guarantee. You're sharing as much as possible as being communicated in here. So any more questions for Erica, or Erica, is there anything else that you want to share? Bailey is getting very active and she's so stinking cute. Caleb, I don't know if you saw him peeking, but he said, that's a really cute baby.
Yes. So that was the page I was trying to find. That It Just Fits. So you could just start reading what she's talking about, and they have to tell you, what page it's on. Make sure you have a sale for the night. So I was thinking something along the lines of sticking with the September theme, which is 61 years. When you order $61, you get an additional $13 free. I might do something like that, or you can throw some bookings, something in there. So this is a great way to also book people, because you're like, didn't we all have so much fun tonight? Wouldn't you want to do this again, but with stuff that you get to put on your face? So make it happy and fun, and they want to do this again. So yes, get bookings.
Genius. Give it up for Erica. Round of applause. Thank you, Erica. I mean, busy mama, taking care of a baby, and she's still training us. The woman is Wonder Woman. So thank you so much, my friend. That was fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Okay. So I do want to give a little quick training point before we go into just how I responded to someone, because I'd reached out to all of my customers via Scipio about the eye makeup remover BOGO sale, right? And my challenge. And this girl, believe me, there's no love lost over her not wanting to be on my customer list anymore. She has not purchased from me in years. She used to be a great Clear Proof customer. She's not anymore. Whatever. It's fine. It's been years. She responded, just saying, I don't I've decided not to purchase any Mary Kay products ever again because I've looked up the ingredients and I've seen that they are toxic. And Mary Kay continues to test products on animals and so that they can sell in the Chinese market. And so I simply responded by saying, I don't know where you're getting your research, but our products are not toxic and they comply with the European Union standards, which is among the most strict in the world. And we do sell in China, but Mary Kay does not test on animals. The Chinese government does. And Mary Kay actually is an advocate for animal rights. And in recent years, legislation has been changed to allow for in vitro testing in some instances. And Mary Kay continues to fight for the rights of animals. I said, I am so proud of Mary Kay. And I'm so proud of our standard and quality of ingredients. I'm proud that we are fighting for the rights of animals. I'm proud that we fight for the end of domestic violence. And we support research of cancers that affect women. I understand if you don't want to be included in this list anymore, I pray that all is well. And then I released her and it's fine. So, but don't let anybody poop on Mary Kay, okay? Without like setting them straight and then you can release them, okay? Like in a loving way, So that's that. All right, let's do some recognition here. If you sold any product last week, I want you to raise your hand if you sold $1 for your business. Fantastic. All right, if you sold $100, keep them up. 200, 300. Awesome, Danny. Oh, okay, 300. Are we still at 300? Nobody's over 300. Okay, Erica, what did you sell?
240.
240. Congratulations, Maya.
278.
Yeah. It's our queen
Close.
tonight. Congratulations, Maya. Maya, can you share how you sold 278? What did you do last week?
So one is just a repeat customer who has been thinking about getting the Mary Kay line, the newer one.
Yes.
So she wanted that one. And then she's got a couple of like reorders and stuff. And she also got things off of the 50% off for the month, the specials from that sheet. And then the other lady so it's just two people. The other one wanted some eyeshadow and she wanted that sand dune. So like I had talked about a couple like new ones coming out. So she like wants that one and she wanted another green one. So, well, I know sand dune's not green, but she wanted the moss. So just like a couple of like, and it was all based off of the product preview, just the invites from that.
Oh, wow. And then they ordered and when they're invited to an event. I love it. Fantastic. All right. Well, congratulations, Maya. Wonderful. All right. Let's look at bookings here. If you have any bookings right now. Now we're going to do it the two ways. Okay. So we're going to look at parties and then we're going to look at faces because you may have individual people invited for our event next week or for facials. So let's look at parties. If you have one party on your books right now, will you raise your hand? One party. Okay, Danny, awesome. If you got two parties, keep it up. 3 parties. You got 2 or 1, Danny? 1. Congratulations. And that happened. She booked that recently. So congratulations, Danny, on that. All right, let's look at faces. If you've got 1 face booked, raise your hand. 2 faces, 3 faces, 4 faces, 5 faces, 6. Good job, Maya. 7, 8, 9, 10. Shut up. Oh, you got 10. Good job, Danny. All right, 9. Okay, 11, 12. Erica's still going? 12, 11. Congratulations, Erica.
Yes, 11. Sorry.
Okay, who are these people for? What are they booked for?
The product preview.
Okay. All of them?
All of
11
them.
people?
All of them.
Oh, that is awesome. That is awesome. Oh my goodness. Look, if I do this, you can see there's no hair. So sad. Okay. It's so annoying because I'm like, really, I gotta like place it exactly right. But then it gets in my way, and then it bothers me. And I had a dream last night that my hair was growing back and I was so excited and it was so vivid. It was like buzz cut hair, but it was still hair. And then I woke up and I'm like, it's not there yet, but it's all right. Soon enough, it'll be here. All right. So
Danielle has more faces. Danielle did not count the people of her product preview. So she has more faces than I do.
Oh, Danny, how many do you have? Maya's got 6, right, Maya?
I would
Did you
think
just come here?
14 because I think
I got
she,
14.
yeah,
Ah,
for
make
Danny.
that clear.
Yes, 14 for me.
14.
Yeah.
So you both have 14?
She was adding for me. Why am I talking like I'm here?
Danny has 14. Okay, yeah. I can hear you. I can hear you. Oh my goodness. Congratulations, Danny. And so this is a mixture of facials and product preview. Wonderful. That is awesome. Congratulations. That is exciting. That is super, super exciting. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We starting out this star quarter so well. Ladies, pray for Danny because she is running hard for finishing star. That is her goal. And after star, her goal is to get into DIQ on October 1st. So one leads to the other. We talked about how running hard for star is going to have her in the ear of lots of people, right? Talking to a lot of people, which will, extend into bookings, extend into conversations of sharing the opportunity. It just is all going to flow, right? But going hard after star is going to be the first step to finishing out this month of going into DIQ. So very exciting. Also, ladies, right now we have 4 consultants going to the fall advance with Audrey, and that is very exciting. I don't even talk about giftology. That's what I wanted to talk about. So yeah, Audrey's fall advance on October 5th is going to be in her home, and we've got 4 people, Danny, Erica, Maya, and Liz from North Carolina. Danny's also talking to some other Virginia girls about coming up with her.
One maybe.
One maybe. Is that Sharon? Sharon's a maybe? Fantastic. Oh, that would be so much fun. I told them, I'm like, how fun would it be if the Remarkable unit had the most consultants out of all of the units? And you all are like driving in and coming from out of town. I mean, that would just be awesome. That would just be so awesome. Oh my goodness. I love it. If I wasn't getting chemo, girls, I'd be there. I'd find a way to get there, but chemo's a thing. We're almost done. We're almost done. Okay. And then the giftology is still open. Registration is still open. So you can still register for that. You can still invite for that. Okay. So, is there the only one who has sent me a screenshot of their registration right now is Danielle. If you have registered, you have to let me know so that I can start putting you on a communication, for leading up to this and making sure that we're coached up and we know how we're gonna, make the most out of this event. Okay. All right. Well, I think that's where I'm going to close. So congratulations, ladies. Thank you for being on. In 2 days, we'll be with Brittany Jenks, which is really exciting. And if you need anything, let me know. Erica, are you good to coach a coaching call tomorrow? Is that still good? Okay. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Maya, Jasmine, if you want a coaching call, fill out the Calendly link or reach out to me. And I hope you're all